I try to get out maybe once a week. This is our third week now in sheltering in place, but I try to get out once a week to check out the pond and see what's happening around the development and conservation area. So right now I'm going to check out the pond leveler and the culvert protection cages that we put in place to see how they're going. This is our main lodge. This is where most of our beavers reside on most years. We have actually 2 lodges cut into banks and 3 other lodges in other parts of the pond. So there's the pond leveler, working just the way we want it to work. Beavers have not bothered that since it was installed in 2015. And then that pond leveler is protecting our culverts, which are just on the other side of the dam. And this is our culvert protection cage. It's protecting the 4 18-inch culvert or 24-inch culvert pipes that we have installed underneath the road. This was put in 2 years ago by Mike Callahan, and he replaced the one that I built back in 2011. Let's go across and check out the other side to see the outflow, which we protected 2 years ago only because I got tired of doing a whole hour's worth of work each season. And since this went in 2 years ago, actually, I haven't had to do anything at all. Last 2 Augusts ago, we lost during a heavy rain in August, we lost the dam at the end of this pond. But since then, the beavers are back. They began working, and the pond is coming back, and nature is doing what nature does. So here we are at the other end of the pond, and I'm looking at probably the second most active, at least the second most active lodge right now. The other second most active one was in the lower pond, but that was inactive until it came back. Hopefully it'll get active again this year. And you notice this little inlet here, and it leads right up to a scent mound. This is where the beavers mark their territory. They're very territorial, and they're not going to let anybody else around. And this lets the other beavers know that this is our place, stay out. Well, we have a few turtles sunning themselves here. Okay, here we have the beaver lodge on the lower pond with a Canadian goose in the background. This is where we lost the dam last year, which was right over there. That's where it is again, and they've been working on it. We'll get a shot at that from closer up. Here we are at the lower dam, and this is the left edge of it. As we pan to the right, you can see the spot at which it broke last year. And there's the gap. The continuation is further down there, and the new dam is set back maybe about 10 yards. So I think I'm going to walk out along the dam and try to take a shot right from the edge of where the break is. So here I am out on the edge. You can see across there, and this is where the new dam is being built. With the rain that we had the last 2 days, I'm happy to see that it's holding up. I suspect they'll still be busy again tonight to reinforce this. So here's the back of the dam, and the overflow. This probably doesn't bother them too much, because eventually they're going to be doing more work back in this area, because right back there was a secondary dam a couple years ago. So they will continue flooding here and building in the direction that we're pointing, which is fortunately away from any development.